How's it going, guys? Alex here. Welcome back to another SSR Analysis video, and today we are going to be taking a look at STR Super Janemba. But before I do get into it, I hope you guys are having a great day as always, and if you do enjoy today's video, consider hitting that like button, and obviously if you're new, consider subscribing. But let's go ahead and get started with his leader skill. He gets 3 key to extreme STR types, as well as a 120% stat boost, and then he also gives 1 key to extreme super types, 2 super STR types, and a 50% stat boost. His super attack causes immense damage, and he greatly loves defense. And I'm going to quickly talk about this. I've said this multiple times before, and I will keep saying it. Greatly lowering defense just isn't that great. It doesn't make that much of a difference unless you're taking on events that have a sizable defense, primarily Broly. So outside of that, it isn't that useful. He would have been, well, it's not that he isn't good, because he has that specific ability, but he definitely would be a better card if he lowered attack. His passive gives him an 80% attack boost, and he is also capable of guarding against all attacks. Basically, what this means is that, say he has a type disadvantage, or he is taking on a specific unit, or he is getting an attack, or he is getting attacked by a unit where he doesn't have a type advantage, he would be basically able to guard that attack like he would a normal, all other attacks, basically. If that makes any sense at all, I will most likely, well, I will definitely be showcasing that in a few moments. And he also has a medium chance to dodge, so when you have 2 Janembas, that is going to be absolutely insane. I believe medium chance equates to around 30%, which is still pretty damn good. And obviously, if you want to have dodge on this guy, it's going to be even better, because it increases the chances of you being able to dodge. Obviously, he can attack, he can guard against all attacks, which is great. But having that chance to dodge against super attacks is still pretty damn dope. His link skills are Big Bad Bosses, Shocking Speed, Metamorphosis, Brutal Beatdown, Nightmare, Fear and Faith, and Fierce Battle. So he has a very similar link set to what he had before. I'm pretty sure it's the exact same link set, but he has an incredible link set for a villain. It's very it's comparable to Goku Black in a few ways. He has Big Bad Bosses, Shocking Speed, Nightmare, Fear and Faith, Metamorphosis, Fierce Battle. So he has very good villain links, and he is going to be an incredible unit on a villain team. So obviously he is going to be replacing in Janemba. And not to mention, he also has a semi-farmable super attack. Basically what that means is that you can summon the agility fat Janembas from his own banner, and then you can awaken those Janembas into the SSR Janemba, and then obviously feed those Janembas into this one and the N-type if you still want to, or you can just get the agility 1 to super attack 10. Because if I'm not mistaken, he's still a pretty good unit, and I believe he has Fierce Battle as well, and the majority of the past few super rare units that have been farmable have had Fierce Battle, so it seems like they are trying to cater a bit more to the free-to-play side, and that's freaking dope, especially if you don't have that many great units. So if you want that Agility Janemba added to your team, go ahead and summon for him, or you can always go ahead and just feed him into this one. But overall, I feel like he is definitely going to be one of the most underrated cards, as I'll explain in a few moments in the showcase. Finding a friend is so freaking hard, like, it's unbelievably hard. It's like, it's even worse than finding a Super 17 friend or a Kid Buu friend. All you see these days is Vegito Blue, maybe Rose from time to time, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, obviously, Gogeta. I rarely find Cooler. Cooler is also extremely underrated, and STR Janemba is unfortunately extremely underrated as well. So if you are one, I want to say you are unlucky if you went for Janemba. Pardon me, but it's just going to be very hard for you to fully optimize him, because it's very hard to find that lead. Which is a shame, because he is an incredible unit. I suppose you could maybe run Rose, or, I mean, obviously this is just a one-off, Rose, or maybe even Merge Masu for that villain boost, but, you know, Merge Masu and Rose would be benefiting from Janemba's leader skill, because they aren't STR types, which is a shame. This guy is definitely an incredible unit, and I feel like one of the reasons why people didn't really go for him is obviously because he was released alongside Gogeta, and that was the exact same case when he initially came out in the first year anniversary. So in the future, hopefully people will realise how extremely underrated he is, and maybe more will start to pop up here and there. Maybe people are just enjoying using Gogeta, but still, I kind of wish I pulled this guy, because he is an incredible unit. It would have been a nice addition to my Extreme STR team, but overall he is an incredible unit, as I said multiple times. The only thing that I really have to nitpick, this is definitely a nitpick, is that he greatly loves defense, which doesn't basically do much, but he definitely does have a lot of potential. He has one of the best ability system, or best 3 abilities from the ability system, obviously, which is critical hit. I personally would not give this guy additional attacks, because it just doesn't provide anything. If it was lower attack or greatly lowering attack, I would somewhat understand, but because he doesn't get as much of a sizable boost as some of the other guys, but he still has that 12 key multiplier of 150%. If you give him crits, he can easily hit for around 1 million, maybe even more, if he has a few ability system buffs, and of course, if you give him critical hits. But I hope you guys did enjoy this particular part of the video. Definitely an underrated unit, and the reason why I say underrated is because no one's using him. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the showcase. So moving on to the showcase part of the video, and unfortunately I don't have my own Janemba show, so I am going to be taking a friend, and finding Janemba friends are so freaking rare that I feel sorry for the people that went for Janemba. Honestly, I don't know how it's even possible to find a Janemba friend these days. This one took me forever, and of course I did have I put a post up on Twitter asking for friends, and a few people did add me, so thank you as well. But we are going to be taking on the newest boss rush stage, and yeah, here we go. You're probably wondering why Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, I'll speak today, why Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta is here today. Basically, I just don't have a very good Extreme STR team, so I am going to be bringing this guy just so I can get a few stuns off during this first stage. And then obviously I don't have a type disadvantage during the next few, so we should be good after that. Please stun. Damn it, no stun. So yeah, I'm going to be using an STR Perfect Cell lead, which gives a 100% stat boost to Extreme and Super types, obviously. And then I am also going to be using the Janemba friend. Okay, here we go. So I am missing a 20% stat boost, but in the grand scheme of things, I'm not really missing out on that much. So if I do this, I don't think Janemba's going to have enough for a super attack. No, I will. Okay, so hopefully one of these guys can get a crit. Going to use the Bulma item, which is a very underrated item. And of course, like, can you imagine how dope Mono STR teams of Janemba must be? Like, that medium chance to dodge is insane. And hopefully we can see him dodge a few times here today. Like, literally. Hopefully we can get him to dodge a super attack. That would be cool. And unfortunately, Janemba is only at super attack 1. So obviously he does have a farmable super attack, so I don't know why this person in particular didn't go ahead and, you know, summon the agility fat Janembas and then obviously awaken them into the, you know, into the Super Janembas, and then obviously just feed them into that one, because getting units to super attack 10 these days is very important, obviously, because you do a lot more damage. So the Bulma item should still be active, and that additional 20% that the item gives is to attack and defense, so that basically makes up for not having that additional 20% from Cell's leader skill. Okay, and thankfully now, because passive / super attack mechanics don't reset with every phase change, Cell's super attack, super attack damage should, you know, get even higher. Okay, pardon me. Oh, 18 coming in clutch with that passive. If you don't know what she does, it's 2 key to all types, if I'm not mistaken. Let's go with this. And go with this. Please, one of these guys get a crit. I just want to get past this agility stage. Here we go. And maybe get a few dodges in. Here we go. Like, he should be capable of tanking most things, because he guards against all types. Okay, he dodged. Medium chance. I believe a medium chance is around 25 to 30%. A Mega Shenron, get a freaking crit. No freaking crit, damn it. So, you know what? I will probably just gonna, I will take the stage out, and then I will be back with you guys in a moment. Yeah, after I take the stage out. Anyway. We are very close to taking him out, so I think I'm going to show this off, but Janemba could be the most underrated god lead, 100%, because so far he's been an absolute beast, and he's only at super attack 1. Definitely criminally underrated. So no dodge there, no dodge here, but okay, dodge there, but he's literally tanking everything. He is such a freaking beast. Get a crit, it's only level 5, but get the crit. Damn it, no crit. So I will be back in a few moments yet again. So we are about to kill him here, and we almost have a freaking Dokkan mode. Kind of wanted to say that for the last stage, but it doesn't really matter after this, and I'm not going to do what I normally do and take on multiple stages this time around. Just going to take on the Super Saiyan 4 Goku stage, and then I will probably get out of here, but I believe that Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta's passive has finally run out, so of course he gets his AoE attack. Damn it. I'll use an Icarus here just in case, or yeah, we'll go with an Icarus because we still have one more left. And here we go. Unfortunately, Cell got his AoE attack off, but he is constantly raising his super attack because obviously we are super attacking a lot with him, and like I said before, phases no longer reset super attack mechanics / passives. His passive may be active for this last turn. No, it's not. I thought so. So we are most likely going to get a Dokkan mode during this last stage, which isn't the worst thing in the world. But like I said before, I kind of wanted to save it for that last stage. And let's see if we can get it with Janemba. Is that going to be enough? No, but we are super close. Okay. Here we go. Considering how he doesn't get as big of an attack boost as the other units, he still hits pretty damn hard. But to be honest, one of the things that equates, is that the right word? One of the things that add to how hard he hits is his 12 key multiplier of 150%. And I said in my analysis video of Gogeta that he had a 150% multiplier, and I didn't know if Janemba had one. But it seems like Gogeta and Janemba are the first two since Goku and Vegeta to have that 12 key multiplier of 150%. So, I'll put Cell here because his defense should be relatively high, I hope. Yeah, 29k. And then I'll put Zamasu at the end. So, Cell's a freaking beast. Like, when his attack mechanic gets going, and obviously it raises his defense as well, he can do great things. 17k, it's not the best, but it's not necessarily the worst. Obviously, if you give him more ability system buffs, he's going to be an absolute beast. And he is still missing out on that 20% boost because his leader skill only gives a 100% boost. I say only, that's still pretty damn good, but obviously not as much as Janemba. And we are going to get the Dokkan mode here. Okay. Here we go. Maybe you can counter a super attack. Wouldn't that be dope? I swear if I die here, I'm going to be so pissed. Okay, Dokkan mode time. So, at the moment, I definitely feel like Janemba is up there. He may not be the hardest hitter here, but thankfully, okay, here's why he's good. So, I'm pretty sure I already went over this in the analysis part of the video, but I'm recording the showcase first. He is the right type because STR's free ability is obviously a critical hit. So, you can easily get his critical hit to 20. You don't need to... Oh boy, there we go. That's why you need to get his critical hit to 20. So yeah, you can get his critical hit to 20. And wait, let me just do this real quick. So you need to get his critical hit to 20. And that will obviously allow you to hit even harder, as you saw there. Despite him not getting that much of an attack... Well, I say not that much of an attack boost, but... He doesn't get as much of an attack boost as the other leads, but he still hits pretty damn hard, obviously. And then, let's go with this. Okay, there we go. So, giving him crit, get him to level 20. The free ability is 5, and then you can go down the bottom right path. And I believe you can get around 9 more crit levels from there, maybe 6, I could be wrong. And then obviously when you get him to level 20 crits, he's going to be hitting for around 1 million when he's at super attack 10. And obviously, like I said before, the 12 key multiplier of 150% adds to how hard he's going to hit. And of course he has a vulnerable super attack. So he definitely does have a lot of advantages about him. He can dodge super attacks, he can dodge normal attacks. Granted, it's only a medium chance, but as you were seeing before, he was dodging pretty frequently. So hopefully we can get him to show that off one more time before we die, because it seems like we are definitely going to die here. Well, I think well, I'll say I've done a good job. I've just been playing the event. Hopefully, I've done Janemba justice and showed him off well enough despite him missing out on a 20% stat boost. Look at that. He's freaking insane. Can you imagine having 2 Janembas, like, one every single turn? You're literally going to be dodging the majority of the attacks. You're going to be tanking the majority of the attacks if you don't dodge them, obviously. And then you can dodge super attacks. He hits pretty damn hard. You can get critical hits. I would definitely recommend getting his critical level to super attack 20. He does greatly lower defense, but that essentially does nothing. So definitely go for crits with this guy, and he's going to be an absolute beast. I mean, I guess super attacking twice is nice, but it just doesn't really provide anything to the team, especially because he doesn't greatly lower attack. If he greatly lowered attack, I would somewhat understand it. But crits are definitely the way to go for him. Oh boy, okay, I made a mistake. But anyway, I hope you guys did enjoy the video, and if you did, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you all in the next one.